One.
What's up, you guys? How's it going? This is Trevor Wicken coming at you. We got a very special video today. We're doing an actual tour inside our MS Gym membership. The reason why we want to do another tour and why we do these tours periodically is because a lot of people kind of wonder, how does an online program work? How does online training work? How do I actually work out at home following some crazy dude, some crazy coach on video like this? And so I want to give you guys a true look into the MS Gym membership so that you can really get a feel for what it's like, and you really get a feel for how simple online training can be, how simple building an MS movement prescription can be, and how simple this software is that we've chosen to host our membership site. And so you can kind of get a little bit more comfortable and help you make the best decision possible, which is joining this membership. So I got Ken with me today, Ken Allen. So everybody say what's up to Ken.
What's up, guys? Thrilled to be here, T.
So he's gonna take us into the membership, kind of sharing his screen and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna go through all the different programs, kind of tell you what they're all about, and then really jump into kind of showing you how the membership works and put you in the passenger seat with me as I drive this car.
All right, awesome. So T, if you are ready, and if you guys are ready at home watching this, we're just gonna hop right into the membership. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good. All right, so when you log into the membership, you'll instantly come to your exercise library. You'll always default into this exercise library, and as you can see, it's a very simple setup. You can see the video picture. You can see where you're going, and you can just go to the program. The first two little features that we have in the tour right now are welcome to your MS Gym and then the membership guide. So the welcome to the MS Gym is really an intro into why you're here, what you're doing, and what this is all about. The membership guide is going to tell you how to best select your program, what the programs are about, and how to do certain things like how do you move through, how do you use companion guides, which are some extra added symptom-based programs that are a little bit shorter. And then how do you progress through the program? How do you ask yourself what's next and then know where to go? So the way that this membership is set up is that it is based on what are called core programs. Now, it doesn't mean that everything's all about abs, okay? What core programs is that we are practicing and going over and helping you master the core fundamental movement patterns that's really going to help you retrain your brain to work around the MS damage in your body. So when we look at our first program here, it's called BGB Bootcamp. And we're super excited because we just launched this bad boy a couple weeks ago, and people are loving it. So this is a 4-week program, and you can see it says chair version, where it specifically goes in and starts to teach you all about what's called BGB. And so BGB means butts, guts, and blades, which in the simplest form possible, it means that we want to activate your hips, activate your abs, and get your shoulder blades, or what's called your posterior shoulder girdle, in alignment with your spine and the rest of your body so that you can move the most efficient you can, and so that your body has the best chance of restoring its strength, its balance, its endurance, its flexibility, all that kind of stuff. What's cool about BGB Bootcamp is that all of the programs and workouts in there are, especially in the chair version, are about 25 minutes or less. So if you have a lot of fatigue, if you have some time challenges, if you've never exercised, if you're just trying to get back into exercising, or you're like, well, I didn't even know I could even exercise sitting in a chair, this program is awesome for you, and it's a great place to start. So when you look at the next program we go down, that's called Sitting Strong. So this would be the next step after BGB Bootcamp Chair, where it's a 4-week program as well. The time on all those workouts are between 25 and 30 minutes, and it just takes it up a little bit of a notch, right? So BGB Bootcamp is very fundamental. It teaches you the basic things that you need to do to succeed in all the other programs. Sitting Strong then takes it up a notch. You're going to be working on your upper body, your core, your lower body, and we're going to start really, really building your strength, your endurance, your mobility in your chair so that you can live better and move better while you're sitting. So the next program after that is what's called Moving Strong, and there's a chair version. So Moving Strong is a pretty cool program. That's our resistance band training program. So you're actually going to be sitting in a chair learning how to push, pull, lift, rotate, use your legs, stand up, move better, all that kind of stuff with resistance bands. So it is a true, full, comprehensive 6-week program, a strength training program for people that are chair dependent or for those that are kind of in that transition place between sitting in a chair and standing on your feet. It is awesome. We're getting great reviews about it, or great feedback from it. So after that comes BGB Bootcamp standing version. So just like the chair version of BGB Bootcamp, this is going to be a 4-week program. All the programs are are 30 minutes or less. So again, they're great for the busy professional, the full-time worker, the parent, or the person who literally has not exercised, has never exercised in a structured program, or is trying to figure out how to exercise with that mess. Now, in this program, it's built for the person that can move around on their walker, their rollator, or something along their trekking poles, crutches, something like that. You can get up, you can move around the house, but you want to get better and get stronger, standing, moving, and walking while you're on your walker, possibly transitioning to trekking poles, and eventually being unassisted. So that's a great place to start. If you're up on your feet, you can move a little bit better, and you're not dependent on sitting in a chair most of your day. So Ken's going to go ahead and click through to the second page here.
Yeah. I'm just going to point out how simple the layout is. It's just 3 pages. Very, very easy to use. And we'll get into a little more depth on what's inside the program. We're going to show you a sneak peek of that at the end, but it's really very easy to navigate. All I did is press number 2 there, and I'm on page 2.
Yep. So page 2, we get into a really cool program called Standing Strong. And this really works on that transition this really works on strengthening your body as you transition from being more chair dependent to being more on your feet dependent, okay? Or I guess on your feet, period. In that Standing Strong program, it is a combination of stuff that we did in Sitting Strong, some stuff that we do kind of on the floor or in a bed or on like a therapy table that's really going to work your core, like truly your deep core muscles, like your abs, your spine, your pelvic floor, your hip flexors. And then you're also going to be doing some stand-up stuff to help you improve your balance, your coordination, and to really get you stronger on your feet. So a lot of people have used Standing Strong to really make that transition and boost their confidence and their neurologic endurance from sitting in a chair all day to moving around more, being on their feet more, walking more, and doing more things to have a more active and functional lifestyle. So the moving forward, the next workout down there's 2 of these. So this is the MS movement camps, all right? So MS movement camp is really that you're on your feet a little bit more, but you need to get stronger. You want to walk better. You want to get stronger legs. You want to go upstairs. You want to be able to do more things throughout your day without crashing and getting super fatigued. So Movement Camp 1 is very, very core-based and very BGB core-based, meaning that you're going to be on the floor, on your feet, working on strengthening your butts, so your glutes, your guts, your deep core in here, and your blades, your posterior shoulder girdle. So the big 3 muscle groups that you need to move and function and just live your life better, we are going to nail in Movement Camp 1. Now in Movement Camp 2, we're going to take all that BGB strength and we're going to take it up a notch. Movement Camp 2 has a lot more stuff up on your feet. There's a lot more exercises that deal with leg strengthening and balancing and changing direction and doing some cool stuff that you probably haven't done before, like doing some direction change work. So after you finish Movement Camp 1, Movement 2 is where you really, you kind of bring it home, right? You kind of tie it all together to help your body really start to understand how to balance on the feet, get more comfortable standing upright so that you can do more throughout your day and feel stronger. Like you truly are going to work out in Movement Camp 2. And then Movement Camp 2, after that, you're going to go in the Moving Strong standing version, right? So we talked about the seated version. It's kind of the same thing. We're just standing up. This is our resistance training program. This is our band resistance program. Moving Strong, like people are having a blast doing this program because you're learning how to push, you're learning how to pull, you're learning how to squat, you're learning how to lunge, you're learning how to split squat, you're learning how to walk with bands, walk without bands, strengthen your shoulders, improve your balance. Like, it is truly, it's one of my favorite programs because it is a true strength program. You will get stronger, you'll get more flexible, you'll get more energy, and people just freaked out when we released this program, and they're still getting amazing results from this Moving Strong program. I'm super happy with that one. And then in addition to that, we got the MS Rebuild. So the MS Rebuild is kind of like in the scheme of the body weight training programs, it kind of goes movement camp 1, movement camp 2, MS Rebuild, and then you get into the strength training with the movement or with the Moving Strong. MS Rebuild really focuses on rebuilding those neurological connections, and it really helps when you're coming off of a big treatment plan, like whether it's an HSCT stem cell transplant, whether you just started some drug-mediated therapies, whether you're starting on a new nutritional program. The MS Rebuild really is a collection of exercises that's going to give you a full body weight training program that's really going to help you improve, again, your strength and your balance. So it just gives you a little bit more variety to your program. So when you look down below the Rebuild, you see these companion guides and Facebook Live circuits. So the core programs are everything that we just went over before this. The core programs are what you want to focus on in this program because they're full body, they're comprehensive. You're going to be working your feet, your knees, your hips, your core, your shoulder, your neck, and it's going to address a number of different MS symptoms to help you get better. These companion guides are kind of add-on companion guides that are very symptom-based. So if you can look through here, you're going to see there's exercises for foot drop, exercises for knees falling in, exercises for knee hyperextension, exercises for circumduction gait and hip flexion strength and spinal pain and neck pain, shoulder pain, grip strength, balance. So these are additional circuits that you can do that are shorter that you would add onto your core program to really kind of target in on the main symptoms that are preventing you or restricting you the most. And those are really cool to build a comprehensive program. And those may be used for like your second workout in the day or something you go do before bed because they're easy to fit in and they're not super taxing.
Great. All right, let's go to page 3.
Page 3.
Page 3. Final page.
All right. So on page 3, these are kind of your resources. All right. So this MS Gym Masterclass series, we only have one of those in there right now. We're going to do more, but this was a class that I did for the Facebook group where we really went over what is neuroplasticity, what is neuromuscular movement training, what is the RISE method. That's my proprietary way of training people. Like why or how does exercise and movement actually help the MS brain and actually help build new neuromuscular pathways around that MS damage. There's a really cool lecture in there and also a question and answer section where we go through all that stuff and people raved about those master classes. So if you're wondering what this is all about, how do I use this and why do I need to exercise with MS, go to that master class. And then the last thing in the membership is this Q&A. So what this is that in the members corner, which is our Facebook group that is attached to this membership, it is a private group that you will get access to once you're inside the membership. We do a question and answer 3 times a month. So what that is that you guys will write in questions to me pretty much on any topic, whether it's on an exercise topic, a fatigue topic, lifestyle, using crutches, using walkers, how do I go up steps, how do I get off the floor, mindset training, sleep, all that kind of fun stuff. That's really what that's all about. So we go in and we do full live videos on and we answer members' questions. So a lot of times what I've heard in that is that people are like, I didn't even know I had that question, but once I heard it, it just made so much sense, and it actually answers a lot of questions I had that I didn't know that I had. So that's a really cool segment that we just added, and we're super excited about it.
Great. So just real quick, I just want to show everybody so you don't realize you don't have to scroll up all the time. Here at the top, we have what's called My Library. I like to consider it home base. Mm-hmm. Anytime you click on My Library, it takes you right back to the beginning. So if you ever get lost in there, it's just a really easy way. So we're back at the beginning. I have a couple questions for you, Trevor, but I want to just show everyone the simplicity of the programs. Yeah. So literally, you can click anywhere to get in. That's how user-friendly this is. If you could see my little hand there, overview program right now, I could click there to get in. I could actually click right here on the wording itself, or I could click on the image. I could get in any way, so it's super user-friendly. I'm going to click on the image for right now, and I'm in, okay? Yep. So as you can see, there's a welcome from Trevor, and you're literally just going to start on week 1. Watch the intro, and when it's you're just going to go to your day. It literally is as simple as if I'm on day 1, I'm just going to click on it, and it's literally as simple as pressing play. Okay, now I'm not going to go, for the purpose of time, I'm not going to go through the whole workout, but as you can see, that's how simple it is. And the great thing about this is when you log in the next day, it's going to automatically take you where you left off. So if I logged in tomorrow, it would take me I would just go back to BGBB Bootcamp, and it will take me right to day 2. It literally walks you through the entire program, okay? So here I'm going to go back to my library. So here's the question for you, Trev, because I know a lot of people will have this question. So everyone can see how robust the membership is. There's something for everyone here. There's exercises there's over a year's worth of exercises, and we're always growing it. But even as it stands right now, there's over a year. But that could seem overwhelming to people. Where do I start? I know that's going to be a question. Well, it's great you have all these programs. How do I know where to start and what's for me?
Yeah. Well, you kind of got to judge on as far as, where are you? Like, what can you do? What can you handle? Honestly, the best place to start in the membership, if you've never exercised before, if you're just getting into exercise, if you've never been on a structured program, if you're kind of like, yeah, I've exercised here and there, but never really followed 6 days a week, 7 days a week of exercising, whatever, the best place to start is in the BGB boot camps. They're short, they are very fundamental, they're very direct, and they're very simple. And it really goes over my full comprehensive approach to using the RISE method, where you're going to rebalance your body, you're going to integrate or get your body to play as a team, you're going to add strength, and you're going to add endurance. Now, if you've been in a chair for a number of months, a number of years, you can't stand very well, and your legs are just kind of weak, but you need to get stronger and just even live life better while you're seated, I would start with BGB Bootcamp chair, all right? But if you're someone who is on a walker, on movement poles, on crutches, you can get around okay, you're up most of the day, and you're walking with assistance, the best place to start would be BGB Bootcamp Standing Edition. From there, what those two programs do is they really get you trained and prepped, both your brain and your body, so that you can get into the deeper core program. So after BGB Bootcamp, I move people right into Sitting Strong. After BGB Bootcamp Standing, we typically either go into Standing Strong or into movement camp. So that's where I would get started right away. And like I said, we can always help you. Like there's a section in the workouts labeled comments where you can actually get in and you can ask myself and my movement moderators questions as far as well, where do I go? Where do I start? This is what's going on with me. And we can help really kind of customize you a movement prescription.
Yeah, I wanted to talk quickly about the movement prescription. That's because everyone's got their own unique history, right? Their own unique story, situations, stuff going on. So it really is important that people utilize this feature. And I just want to show everyone real quick, and maybe you can touch upon. So I'm just going to go back into one of the videos. So anytime you're watching a video, anytime you're watching one of the exercises, at the end of that exercise, or not even at the end, if you just wanted to come in and ask a question even before you watched the video for the day, you can just simply, if you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see a comment section, and this is where you can get your movement prescription. So if you can just talk about that for a minute, what you mean by movement prescription, Trev.
Yeah, so a movement prescription is literally what do you need based on what are your symptoms? And that is exactly what it is. It's just like when you go to the doctor and they're like, well, you need to take this med and this med to combat or to counteract these symptoms. That is exactly what this is. So you can get into these comments down here and you can ask about modifications. You can ask about, well, I'm having a tough time with this. Is there a modification to it? Or I'm struggling with so-and-so. You even look at that very first question, how much do you pull your abs in? right? So it's just little questions like that as far as like creating that that personalization for you and your body, because everybody's different. A true movement prescription is what programs do I need and what are going to be most appropriate to me so that I can counteract my MS symptoms. So you would just go into that comment box where it says, where should I start? And you would just say, hey, my name's, Julie Smith. I've had MS for this long. These are my main symptoms. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I need? And we have some awesome movement moderators that can get in there and help you, get you on the right track. And then I will get in there for a little bit more of the technical stuff.
Yeah, and what's really cool, and I just wrote that, Trev. Those were my words when I was going to start.
Well, good question.
So, yeah, if I was a new member and I just wanted to know where to start, that's where I would go to the comments below. And I simply hit post comment. You can see real simple technology-wise, and my question is now submitted. And the cool part is you don't have to worry about coming in and finding your question. Once it gets answered by either Trevor, one of the movement moderators, it's going to come to your email. You're going to get an email response saying,
right,
the MS Gym has replied to you. So you're not going to get lost at all. I think it's a really cool feature because you don't have to go back in and try to find your question.
Yeah.
It's going to come
and
right
one real
your
quick thing I want to point out, Ken, if you can just scroll down a little
sure.
bit, is that in every single workout that are in here, you're on the no, you can go back up. You can go back up. You'll see all that text that Ken is going by. It'll tell you exactly what you're focused on, what equipment you need, all that kind of stuff. So you're prepared for your workout. And then if you look in the upper right corner there where it says downloads, every single workout has its own exercise PDF guide that you can download, you can print out, and those are really cool for like reviewing your exercises, taking them with you, having them go with you when you travel. If you have kind of a poor internet signal, whatever it is, you can take those with you, and you can see like it gives you a full guide with pictures and instructions of every single exercise that's in that workout, right? So you can go through, it'll tell you exactly what to do. It'll highlight what the direction is, how you need to do it, and give you some things to avoid, all right? So it's pretty comprehensive, you guys. You got a video lesson, you've got a PDF lesson, and then you have your intentionality as far as what's going to go on that workout. And if you have any more questions, you just go down and you ask questions and comments, and we'll get you all set up.
Yeah, great. So, yeah, it's very comprehensive. We're trying, one of the things, Trevor, I had said to you, let's try to keep it short, and we're a little over on time, only because it is that comprehensive. And we want to give everyone full taste. So this is really just a sliver of what's available to you. And this is why, because it's so comprehensive, there literally is nothing else like this in the MS community. And that's why we have so many members. That's why we have so many advocates. And that's why so many people are upgrading to annual memberships right now, because they know this is the place, this has everything that they need. So, like I said, so this really should give you a great idea of what the membership entails, and clearly answer the question of the difference between what's in the Facebook group versus having structured programs like this.
Exactly. Yeah, and like Ken said, this is all set up. Like, this is my best stuff. This is the best work. These are all MS designed exercises. In a structured way, a progressive way that's going to help your brain learn best, your body learn best, and help you get the best results possible because you're following it. I've already thought through how your body will respond to all this stuff. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is get in, press play, join that structured program, and then you can get your questions answered along the way. So It's comprehensive. People are getting amazing results, and we're super happy that you guys are taking a look at this, and we hope you join us.
Absolutely. And I just want to add one last thing. When you become a member, we have a welcome onboarding committee. So we're going to answer every question. We're not going to leave any stone unturned, from logging in, you name it. Whatever questions come up, you have me, and we have a team of people now who have really been through the program for a while. And, they know, and they're just happy to help. They just want to help you guys. So we're going to be there to support you guys. I'm just going to pull up one last document. If you are ready to join us today, we'd love to have you. The page to join from is themsgym.com/membership. So I just wanted to put it up there so everyone could see. And I'm going to leave it up for a minute. Should you forget it, if you're in our Facebook group, you can always just ask there. Someone will post it to say, where's the sales page to sign up for membership? Or just go to the msgym.com, which is without the /membership, which is our regular website. That's easy to remember. And you can email us if you have any questions. There's also a link from that regular page I'll take it out. Even if you didn't remember that part, if you just went to there, you'll get to our main website, which gives you access to our email address, my email address, our info@themsgym.com. There's also a direct link on that page right to the /membership, which is our sales page where you can sign up for membership. So that's about it. Anything else you want to add, T, before we say goodbye?
No, we're just super happy that you guys are checking this out. We hope you join us. There's literally 600 people that are that have gotten amazing results. We have testimonials from them. And I mean, people's lives are changing in here. So if you're ready to get your life back, if you're ready to really kind of start rebuilding your body and you really want to know how to counteract MS and not let it affect you and not let it get in the way of what you want to do in your life, this is your absolute best option possible. So I hope I get a chance to work with you. I hope I get a chance to join you. Come play. It's a good time, and getting that members community is something that will change your life.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.